guys, we are back today with another video, and today's video is about this recent launch of Nykaa, which is SkinShield Anti-Pollution Foundation, which they have launched in 15 shades. Yes, they've launched it in 15 shades. Can you imagine 15 shades? That's like a wow. So this foundation claims to have a triple active action formula which shields our skin from anti-pollution, deep hydration and oil control action. And this foundation is priced at $7.99 for 30 ml. But whatever it claims, if that is true, then it is, I don't know, I'm just so glad and grateful to Nykaa for coming up with something like this. And the shelf life of this foundation is 2.5 years. So for me it says manufacturing is around February 2019 and its expiry is July 2021, so which is 2.5 years, and 2.5 years of shelf life is pretty good for a product this size. So it comes in this packing. It looks very cute. It's very travel friendly. You can keep it in your bag and carry it. It is spill proof. It doesn't, oh, see, it's not that it'll just spill in your bag or something. It's spill proof. It's a very cute, neat looking tube. It's easy to carry. It's just this much, so you can just keep it in your bag. You can keep it in your wallet, keep it in your car, so you can just keep it in your suitcase if you're traveling. So it's very travel friendly. It's easy to carry. The packaging is really nice. It's a 30 ml product. It comes in 15 shades and it protects your skin from pollution. Also, this foundation is matte, so you can see the shine. The shine is not because of the foundation. This shine is because I have used highlighting cream. The foundation is matte and it feels very light on skin. It's not very heavy. It doesn't make me feel cakey as well. You can see on my skin, I didn't prep up my skin because I wanted to check how the foundation comes up on my face. So I didn't prep up my skin. I just used the foundation and you can see it doesn't make it cakey, and it's, I think, already been around 1.5 hours since I've used this foundation. So yeah, you can see actually it works well. The foundation shade works well. Nykaa had sent this small shade card along with the foundation, and this is the shades which they have, and I have used this one. This is frisky creme. You can see this is shade number 3, which goes perfect with my skin. The consistency is really good. It's a thick foundation, so the consistency is very good. It settles down easily. It's very easy to absorb in the skin. For me, it worked well. I didn't even have to use a base. I can't even tell you how happy I am that I didn't have to use a base, because every time prepping up your skin itself takes so much of time. So if someday I just have to go out on a go and I just use the foundation, it's just perfect for my skin and it's giving me a perfect glow. So yes, that works for me. They claim that it's medium to full coverage, but I feel it gives full coverage. It's certainly more than medium. So yeah, and they have used this specific chemical in this, which is African Enantia chlorantha bark extracts. I hope I pronounced it correctly, because scientific names I'm not too good with, but I hope I pronounced it correctly. So this specific chemical helps you in protecting your skin from the pollution. So it's basically like a shield or a safeguard on your skin. So going by all this, I feel it's a wonderful product. So okay, so you guys can see I have put a little makeup on my eyes. So I haven't done too much, just a light makeup, just to see how the whole look goes along with the foundation. Usually, since I have a dry skin, like I told you a little while back as well, I have a very dry skin. So usually I prep up my skin before using the foundation. But today I haven't done anything to the skin. I'm going to just use the foundation to see how the consistency is, whether the foundation makes my skin cakey or is it going well with the skin. So I just want to check that. That is why I haven't prepped up my skin. I'm just going to use the foundation as is. So I will be using makeup blender on one side of the face, and the other side I'll be using the brush to see which is the best way to use this foundation. So I'll start with the brush and then I'll move on to the blender. So let's not waste more time. So this is the foundation, and you know as it that it is shade 3. Okay, so I'll take little more than what I usually take. So taken this much for one side. Okay. So you guys can see it is very easily getting blended in the skin. The shade is a perfect shade. I was, after ordering, a little skeptical if this is my shade or not, but it goes well with my skin. It's easily getting blended in with the brush, you can see. And it is very matte. It's not just matte, it is very matte, and it gives a very good look to my face. At least the half of it looks really nice. So this is, if I want to go for like a day look or something, I think this is very good for that. You can see how nicely it has blended in my face. I am going to use little more. Just to see the consistency and how it is. The consistency is not very oily, but doesn't make my skin dry. Okay, in spite of using so much, it doesn't make the skin look cakey, which is very good thing. It did get blended properly. Okay, so you can see the difference in both my sides. So I'm going to use a blender now on the other side and see how easy it is to blend with the blender. So I've taken some more of it, and here's my beauty blender, and okay, so personally I feel it's more easier to blend with the blender. and the look also is much better with the blender. Okay, so I think I'm going to use little blender this side also. You can see it's pretty matte. Okay. So you guys can see how it has worked on my skin. It has given me medium to full coverage. It's almost, I would say it's almost full coverage. So you can see it doesn't look cakey on my skin. It looks like it's settled in spite of having a very dry skin. It looks like it's settled in properly. It doesn't give oily feel also. It gives a very matte look. It's like, you know, it's like looking very nice. Okay, so you guys can see my final look is complete, and I am really happy with this foundation. So you guys can see I haven't used any blush or anything. I have just used a YBP cream highlighter and nothing else on the skin. I haven't used a primer or anything else. So just let it be. I have let the foundation got settled, and this shine is because of, it's not the foundation, it is because of the highlighting cream. So please don't worry that your face is going to be shining like this. Anyways, it's noon time and I'll be going out for lunch, so I thought why not keep a very nude look with just lipstick and eyes matching to my top. So I have kept a very basic look. I'm going to step out now, and it's around 1 o'clock in the noon. So I'm going to go out in sun and see how this works once we sweat and everything, how it is, whether it transfers or not. And then I'll come back after like say 6 hours and speak to you guys about how this foundation is on my face. Okay guys, so it's been 8 hours approximately. It's around 8:45 in the night, and I've just come back, and you can see the foundation is still there. It hasn't become cakey. You can see that it doesn't it did settle very little in the lines, not too much. So yeah, but yes, it did settle a little in my lines, so you guys can see that. But other than that, it hasn't moved much. And in 8 hours, if this is what has come out, I think it is worth it. It is really worth it. It didn't make me feel very heavy during the day, but in 8 hours I expect the same. But I was actually expecting more. I was thinking that it might become a little cakey as well. So I'm also again going to check, is it transfer or is it transfer proof or not. So I'm just going to wipe my face a little. So you guys can see I'm pressing it really hard to check if it is transfer proof or not, and whether it has made my skin oily and secrete natural oils or not. And that's what has come. You guys can see it's barely anything. In 8 hours, this is what it comes. It's barely anything, and you can still see after wiping also, it is still there. So I feel it's worth the price. After wiping off, I'm getting this, just this much on my face. I think it's a really worth it product. It's worth the price, so go ahead guys, buy it doesn't make your skin feel very sticky. You can see it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't make it look cakey. If you have an oily skin, I think it might work well for you also, because it has an oil control properties. If you have a dry skin, it's a very good formula for a dry skin. I'm really happy. So guys, follow us. Hope you like this video. And so guys, you can check out the link below in our description, and you can buy this foundation from Nykaa. It's $7.99. Its shelf life is 2.5 years. Like I told you, it stays on for 8 hours for sure, maybe longer. I didn't test it. And yeah, it has 15 shades. I will mention my shade again in the description, and I've added a photo of this picture of the shade card also on my Instagram page. You can go and check it out, and you can just select according to your shade. And yeah, I hope you like this video. Do follow us, do subscribe to our channel, press the bell button so that every time we upload a new video, you guys get to know. And keep showering us lots and lots of love. We love to make videos for you, and whenever you like our videos and comment on our videos, we feel really good. It means a lot to us. So keep loving us. Thank you, and have a great evening.